What's up everyone, Dapper here. We're back playing some more Marble World. Today we are making a marble run with 10,000 marbles to celebrate hitting 10,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. As you can see here, we have 10,000 marbles in a box here, and my idea for this run is to make giant track pieces. So I've placed a normal track piece here so you can see what I mean, but I'm gonna be recreating these pieces to be much larger. Kind of like this. So I've recreated this track piece basically in giant form. I do have to fix a couple things. As you can see, this definitely needs to be fixed. So yeah, basically we're gonna be making giant track pieces. That way we can keep all the marbles on the track. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I'm just basically gonna use my my 10,000 marble box here. The plan is to just take off one of the sidewalls and let all the marbles spill in. But obviously they're not all gonna fit on this little track. I mean, they definitely would. I would basically have to make a merger and all that. Anyway, we're gonna be making a giant track though. So this will ensure that no marbles should fall off. Hopefully anyway. It's like, look at this thing, what the heck? It's a giant track piece. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this over by the 10,000 marbles here. I can already tell, we're doing it inside the room right now, but we really can't. So I'm gonna delete these 10,000 marbles and I'm gonna move this setup to go above the room because we're gonna need a lot more room for this. I'm just gonna start maneuvering this track piece till it looks about right. Oop, I didn't want to grab that. So the marbles can move as soon as they spawn. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I'm gonna make a copy of this real quick. And you can see all the pieces that are involved for this. Just so I can copy paste it whenever I need it. So we can continue the track here. Now, the straight pieces were really easy to remake into large form. Oh, that's not good. But I'm a little worried about doing curved pieces or loops or anything else. So I'm gonna try to keep this track as simple as possible, just cause recreating some of the other track pieces might take hours. So we got a couple straight pieces here. Why not? Why don't we just go like straight for a jump? So we can do a jump right away. Holy cow. This is gonna be a giant marble run. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna place it right around here, but now I'm gonna tilt it and it is gonna get off the plane a little bit, but that's fine. We're gonna have to do a lot of boosters now that I think about it. Oh my gosh. I mean, but that should work in theory. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have like 10,000 boosters on this piece. It should be fine though, right? Anyway, I'm gonna grab this. We'll copy paste it again, and I'm gonna tilt it back the other way. I don't know if this gap is gonna be too big. That's a pretty big gap. I might have to bring it down a little bit. No, I unclicked. All right, there we go. I'm gonna bring it down just so I know they're gonna make the jump, or hopefully they will. And I think it's now time to recreate a curve. Oh my gosh, and a curve is gonna be ridiculous. Wait a minute, wait a minute. What if I made nails? Is there anything else we can use to make a giant nail? Or maybe just a giant version of anything else? So if I take something like that, well, what does a nail look like? All right, here, check this out. I'm gonna put a little straight track piece here, and I'm gonna put a nail on it. And yeah, that looks about right. So I will copy paste this. So I'll copy paste this and see if it is. Nope, that looks pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think I can paint it to look exactly like a nail, but it should be close enough. You know what? That's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this now. And look at that. There's our nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this on the track. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be insane. Okay, so we have a nail there now. And I'm gonna move another nail down here. This is starting to look pretty good. Like, look at this. We've got a giant track. Oh my gosh, okay. So, you know, to be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna make the boosters. All right, so I think a few more nails might look pretty cool. So I'm gonna do that now. Look at that. Okay, so we might lose a ton of marbles on this course, but that is fine. This is looking super cool. Oh my gosh. Like, recreating something like this would be insane. look at the complexity of this shape. I think that would literally take hours. Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can do here. This might not be too bad. We could split the marbles, and I never do splitters, so I think I'm gonna go for this one to start off. That seems a little bit simpler. I'm gonna take this guy here, and I'm going to start removing some blocks and making this part of my splitter. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call this done because it's basically close enough. Like, I mean, come on, look at that. So that'll work. Now I'm going to put it on the track. But before I do that, I'm gonna copy paste it in case I need it again. There we go. This is looking pretty good. Holy cow. All right. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just extend these tracks a little bit more. Oh no, so I think I got the width of this a little wrong. So I think I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Now, I don't think I'm gonna separate these tracks for too long. I do wanna bring them back together. So I think I'm just gonna place this guy back down. Okay, so that's looking pretty good so far. What else can I recreate? I could recreate these. Okay, so I have an idea. I think I'm gonna add a couple more straight track pieces, but then I'm gonna make a merger. And I'm gonna merge all the marbles down to a smaller line. I don't think I'll be able to merge it down to one, just because the marbles are still gonna be small. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to actually recreate pieces that exist. So that wouldn't exactly work. So now I'm gonna make a merge block, or a merge track piece. I'm gonna see if it's the same size as a normal straight piece. It is, so we can actually just copy paste this guy over here. Okay, so again, it's not perfect, but it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this. That looks good. Now I'm going to make a couple of these track pieces and we'll put an end on it. Yeah, too bad there isn't snapping on giant track pieces. Okay, last thing I'm gonna add is a stopper to the track. This will be the end. And there's another thing I want to do. I want to make the small version of this. So I want to use regular track pieces, and I'm actually going to go back and remake this track. Just so we have like a size comparison. I'm also going to delete all these pieces that I don't need anymore. Alright, so now I'm just going to make a small version of this track just so we have a comparison. And I am going to put one spawner on it. Okay, so now I have to go back and paint the whole thing, which is going to take a while. Oh no. I really should have painted this before doing it. Alright, so I made this mini track for a size comparison, and holy cow. Like, the big track isn't even rendering in all the way. I have to go over here for it to pop in. So, the next thing I think I'm gonna do is... Well, I'm gonna add boosters to the small track, but I am going to redo the boosters here. I think I'm gonna do the small track first, just because it's pretty simple. Okay, so that's done. So now I just need to recreate this for the big track. So I'm gonna delete these for now. Actually, I should leave those. All right, that looks actually sick. Doesn't look perfect, but it's fine. It works. Now I need to actually place boosters that'll work. And we should be about ready to actually do a real marble run. I might have to place a lot more boosters because when 10,000 marbles are coming down this track, I don't know if they're all gonna go up this. So hopefully they do. I think we had this on 30. Okay, just a little test run here. Wow, that doesn't work at all. Okay, they got hung up on something. Probably all the things I put down. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, new plan. We're gonna do that, which looks perfect. Oh my gosh, getting some lag. Here we go. New test on the way. Ooh, so close. Alright, I think we're gonna make this a nail track. The track is a little short. Alright, so we lose quite a few, but that's fine. Like I said, I am gonna do a bunch of nails just because of how short the track is. Okay, I think the track is finally complete. I went a little crazy on the nails. Like I said, I want to slow this track down, so hopefully that does. And I put a bunch of nails on the small track as well. And I'm going to do a little test of the small track. I kind of want to see how it goes. So, put the speed up to normal. Okay, so they fall on the small track as well. They are about at the same spot, though. That's kind of weird. Alright, so that's just now finishing. And now on the big track, they're just about finishing. That's kind of crazy, considering how much bigger this track is. Wow. Okay. Well, I think it is about time to release the 10,000 marbles. And I'm going to... What am I going to do? I want to put that down to 1. So it's going to be 10,001 on the screen. And I'm going to fill this bad boy up. Okay, so I lost some marbles there. I'm going to slow it down just to make sure I don't lose any marbles. 9,000, almost there. I'm trying to do this a little slow so that it doesn't mess up. And that should be good. That is 10,010 marbles now on this track. So these ones have already been released, so that's fine. They can go ahead and do their thing. But in order to release these ones over here, I'm going to pause it so nothing goes anywhere. Okay, I have now deleted the sidewall. Now I'm about to release all 10,000 of these marbles onto this giant track. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Oh, we are going to be losing a lot of marbles here maybe. Look at that. They are all just kind of going off the side there. Let me try to get a better view for this. Holy cow. Yeah, we're definitely losing a ton down there. That is fine. Look at this craziness. Are they even going to be able to make the jump? Oh my gosh. It's literally a river of marbles. Holy cow. We're definitely going to lose a ton right here. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely insane. So it looks like we have lava out in front, which is pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at all the marbles. My PC definitely does not like this at all. So we are running this whole course in slow motion. Looks like we have magenta out in the lead. I'm gonna go back and check up on the other marbles. Holy cow. So they're all flooding in now. Most of them are trying to make the... Oh, never mind. They all got stuck. So no more marbles are going to be coming down. Just this group here. Might as well see who wins though. Magenta was out in front. I am curious. Black is trailing behind. Magenta did hit a nail there. Black sneaks by. A couple more team members are with them as well. Who is going to win? We got yellow kind of in the mix there. No marbles have made it yet. I am very curious who will win. Black has a pretty good chance here as they have a lot of runners in their team. Ooh. Magenta's partner got hit by a nail. Oh no, not looking good for Magenta. Ooh. Who is gonna win this? So Black is still in the lead. Followed closely by Yellow. Looks like Yellow is trying to take the same path as Black. Black hits the nail. Ooh, but then Yellow accidentally pushes Black in first. It looks like there's no chance now. Oh no. Looks like another team member of Black is trying to overtake and actually make first. And he might just do it. Look at that, slowly getting ahead. And he does get in front. Wow. What a race. That was cool. So now I've got a lot of fixing to do. Cause this is kind of a problem. This is kind of a big problem. Looks like we're gonna be placing a lot of boosters. So I don't even know how to grab. I'm gonna have to do a whole new set of boosters. Actually, you know what? It's gonna take too much. I don't even know if it's gonna work. So I'm actually just gonna refill this and we're gonna run the track as is. So I'll copy this, move it over here. So yeah, all the marbles keep getting stuck right here. So I put a bunch of boosters to hopefully help them out. And we're just gonna run it. No matter what happens, the marbles might go flying here, but that'll be okay. At least some of them will still finish. I am going to load this up with 10,000 marbles one more time. Okay, it is now full of 10,000 marbles once again. I just deleted one of them. So it's 9,999 marbles. And I am going to release them right now. And away they go. Holy cow, it is so crazy watching them come out of here. Oh my gosh, they just come pouring out. Holy cow. Alright, so now they're moving to the boosted area. And let's see if all the marbles make it. Oh my gosh. Well, not exactly as planned, but still cool. Still cool nonetheless. You know, it's like a fireworks show there. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's fine. I'm leaving it. It's cooler like this. Look at that. Holy cow. They're all hitting the lips there, and they're just flying everywhere. So the marbles that have a chance at going down the track, the marbles that don't, well, they're gone forever. Holy cow. Oh no, we still have a roadblock here. No! Well, a lot more marbles made it this time. That's good. Oh, okay. I will do this one more time. I'm gonna add a couple more boost pads. And then if it doesn't work after that, I'm actually not sure what to do. Alright, this is the last marble run. We're gonna do it really quick. Pick your favorite color. Who do you think is gonna win? Hopefully they don't get stuck again. Once again, I accidentally deleted one marble. Oh well, we're gonna start it now in 3, 2, 1. The marbles are away. Holy cow, and my system is starting to slow down. The frame rates are really getting hit. But oh my gosh, so many marbles. I'm gonna go over to the jump here. Hopefully they all make it. Oh my gosh. Watermelon and magenta. Okay, they're all flying. You know what? I'm not fixing this anymore. Whatever marbles make it is whatever makes it. Oh my gosh. What color is gonna win? Holy cow. Oh my, they're flying over here. Gee, oh, rainbow? Rainbow might have a shot here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. My system is going nuts. Oh my gosh, lava green just goes. It just goes and takes it all. Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna go back and watch this craziness. What is happening? Hopefully my recording isn't too choppy for you guys. This is pretty bad. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. Oh my gosh, that jump is absolutely insane. It literally sends the marbles flying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is nuts. Look at all the colors. This is so cool. We made a giant track. Like, look at the size comparison. That little track versus this one. Like, what the heck? This thing barely renders. Like, if we were to go to the beginning, the end doesn't really render. That's insane. I know we had to do a ton of boosters over here to make it work, but it was definitely worth it, even though it doesn't look the greatest. Oh my gosh, these marbles fly. Got a huge traffic jam up here. That actually looks really cool. I'm gonna fly above it real quick so we can get an aerial view of this. Look at that. There goes the lava flying. Oh my gosh, this was crazy. This was actually a really fun build. I didn't know that a giant track would be so cool, and all the pieces turned out great. Like, they look exactly like the smaller track. This is insane. Holy cow. Well, hopefully you guys liked this episode. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Once again, I want to thank you for 10,000 subscribers. Also, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.